Alright, so today in this video we're going to discuss pregnancy. Pregnancy is also known as gestation, which is the presence of developing offspring in the uterus resulting from fertilization and typically will last 38 to 40 weeks. Pregnancy is divided into 3 trimesters: first trimester, second trimester, and a third trimester. The follicle stimulating hormone, or FSH, and the luteinizing hormone, or LH, will rise, leading to ovulation and stimulate estrogen to prep the body for pregnancy. Ovulation is a release of an oocyte, or ovum, from the ovary. Typically happens around day 14. For fertilization to occur, a male will deposit semen in the vagina of the female. The sperm cells must reach the upper one-third of the uterine tubes, or fallopian tubes. Only one sperm cell will join the oocyte, or ovum. The sperm will fuse with the oocyte by penetrating the corona rhodata and the zona pellucida. These changes in the membrane will prevent any additional sperm from entering. The product of fertilization of the ovum is called a zygote with 46 chromosomes. The zygote moves towards the uterus and the cell division begins and continues at a rapid rate. This rapid pace of division is called cleavage, and the dividing mass of cells is now called the morula. The morula develops into a blastocyst and implants into the lining of the uterus. At this point, the zygote is called an embryo. The embryonic stage is the first 8 weeks of development, and all main internal and external features are developed. And during the 4th week, the heart starts beating. The amnion develops and will hold cushioning amniotic fluid. The umbilical cord forms, containing 2 arteries and 1 vein. Most birth defects occurring during this stage, when the organs are forming and they're more susceptible to the negative effects of drugs, poor nutrition, and radiation. The fetal stage extends from the 8th week until birth. Existing structures will grow and mature for the remainder of the pregnancy. The external genitalia of the male and the female will appear similar until the end of approximately week 9. But around the 12th week, they become distinguishable. The fetus has grown about 3 inches in length and weighs about an ounce. By the end of the 12th week, the fetus will react to stimuli such as light and noise. During the weeks of 15 through 18, the skeletal will ossify, which regresses rapidly. Flutters may be felt in the mom's growing abdomen as the fetus begins to move more. The fetus has reached approximately 6 inches in length and weighs about 4 ounces. For weeks 19 through 22, mom will feel movement more often as the fetus begins to move inside the uterus. Organ systems develop further and start functioning. During the last 3 months, the brain increases rapidly in size, and an insulated layer of fat forms under the skin. The respiratory and digestive systems start to work independently. Skin is covered by a vernix, which is a greasy cheese-like material to help protect it from the amniotic fluid. The fetus has reached a length of about 8 inches and weighs about 12 ounces. Another neat thing that happens is around week 20, or 5 months, the fetus is covered by lanugo. It's a fine hair that's beginning to have the look of a newborn infant. At this point, the fetus has reached about 10 to 11 inches in length and weighs about 1 to 1 1/4 pounds. For the remainder of the pregnancy, the fetus will continue to fill out and gain weight. At 38 weeks, the fetus is considered full term and is ready to make its appearance at any time. The birthing process begins with a decline in progesterone in the uterus, which stimulates prostaglandin, and the cervix begins to thin and open. The posterior pituitary gland releases oxytocin, or OT, to stimulate contractions in the uterus using a positive feedback system, and labor will begin. The fetus is usually positioned head down, which helps stretch the cervix and maximizes the contraction. As labor continues, the abdominal muscles will contract and help propel the fetus through the cervix and vagina to the outside world. Following birth of the fetus, the placenta will separate from the uterus and be expelled through the birth canal. This expelled placenta is called afterbirth.